want you to get mad. To write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Greetings and welcome to another fabulous cigar review from Superdan, dealing in the desert. Today we're going to be smoking and looking at a very interesting wrapper cigar from Privada Cigar Club called the Mango Cedar by Tabacalera, Tolupan in Honduras. It is a 7x38 stick. It's aged 15 years. It has an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, a Nicaragua Corojo binder, Mexican San Andreas Dominican Ola, and Nicaraguan Esteli Corojo fillers. And without any further ado, let's light her up! How are y'all doing today? It's July 26, 2022, and I bet I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, Superdan, didn't you say you're not going to make any more videos for YouTube? Yes, but I have some important information to put out that does regard YouTube. That doesn't make any sense if I don't put it out on YouTube, right? Nobody's going to get the information. So I think in this particular circumstance, I'm going to have to make allowances and have to do this video both on YouTube and where I'm at on Rumble. How are y'all doing? Good to see y'all. We got a lot to talk about as usual, always. But at the first thing I want to talk about is this crazy wrapped cigar. Look at this. It is completely wrapped. There, that's better. Completely wrapped, toe to toe. Very interesting. I never had a cigar that was completely wrapped toe to toe. It's called the Mango Cedar by Tabacalera, Tolupan. Say that 10 times fast. In Honduras. Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. Nicaraguan Corojo binder. And a whole bunch of different fillers. Mexican San Andreas, Dominican Olar, Nicaraguan Esteli Corojo. All that means is it's a premium cigar, well made, well wrapped. 15-year age is crazy. I don't even know if I've ever had a cigar that was aged 15 years. That's a long time. So I'm expecting this to have good flavors. So let me go get my pairing, which is coffee. I don't know where it is right now. And we'll get started right away. And I'm going to give you right away the information I want to put out on YouTube and get started on this cigar review of this said cigar. As we unwrap this crazy cigar, the information I want to put out really quickly on YouTube is that I am going to create another channel separate from this one that's going to be entirely video poker. And that's all I'm really going to say about it, because it's an experiment that I've been thinking about doing for a long time. It's going to be entirely video poker for all you video poker geeks. You'll find it as I start posting videos. It'll be on YouTube. As long as you type in video poker, you'll find it. And it's kind of cryptic. It's kind of secret. It's kind of mysterious. I'm not even going to tell you guys what it's called. So you'll find it, and it's going to be totally separate. So that's going to be on that front, and that's the information I want to put out right now. It's going to be put up soon, like this week. It's going to start, okay? So this is pretty much a Lancero. This is a Lancero cigar. Look how long and thin it is. That's a typical Lancero. Lanceros don't typically sell well, but that doesn't necessarily mean they don't taste well. Some of them are very good. Some of them are not so good. This one, that's aged 15 years, I expect to have some good taste. Right now, I'm not really smelling much, so the odor is light. It smells like tobacco to me so far, so it doesn't have any pungent odors or anything like that. So let's go ahead, cut and light, get into the first third, and we'll start talking about some other things going on with Super Danny dealing in the desert, not Ridge. Super Danny dealing in the desert. Be right back. Cold draw right away. It's almost like I'm smelling apricots, dried apricots. But it doesn't. I'm not tasting it right now. Has a little bit of bite on the retro hail, a little bit of spice bite on it. Smooth smoke. Decent smoke output. Great draw. Has a very nice draw that I like. It's not too tight, not too loose. Yes, it's a good start so far. It's a good start. I am getting a little bit of the cedar. There is a write-up that it has some chocolatey taste in the beginning. I'm not tasting really the chocolate. I am tasting the cedar. Maybe a little bit of that chocolate on the back end. Not getting any dried apricot taste so far. But we're into the first third. So let me tell you what's been going on with Superdan lately. Right now, I'm waiting to go back to work. I did work the World Series of Poker again for the second time. As you know, I'm a dealer at Bally's Poker Room. And we shut down for the second time for another World Series of Poker. And everybody went to World Series of Poker this time. Last time, not everybody went. But I was what they called a citywide dealer at the time. And all the citywide dealers had to go. Most of the full-timers went to Caesars for whatever reason. Regardless, we're reopening the room on the 29th. It was originally supposed to be the 21st and the 27th. Now it's the 29th. And it's in a temporary room because, of course, the renovations and upgrades they were supposed to be doing during the World Series of Poker is delayed. Surprise, surprise. Not much of a surprise. But we'll be in that temporary room. Rumor is we'll be in that temporary room for the rest of the year. And then, like, at the end of the year, we'll be in our new renovated big room. Whatever, as long as we're pitching cards, as long as we're dealing the bad beats, that's all Superdan cares about. And as long as we have some type of promotions, we need the promotions for our room. So as long as we have those things, it doesn't matter whether it's temporary or permanent. So that's what's going on that front. I'll be right back. Let's take a big retro hail. That was great. I'm getting tingle in the nose, which Superdan likes. Getting some mango slices with spice on, with like paprika on it. Almost, that's what it tastes to me. Like take a dried mango slice, put some paprika on it. I'm not even saying it right, but you know what I'm saying. Paprika on it. You know, give it a whiff. That's what I'm getting. It's a really nice smoke. I'm enjoying this so far. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Another note, Superdan is a blogger on a site called Go Gamble World, right here, Go Gamble World. And basically, I've been giving carte blanche to write whatever it is I want to write. So what I did is that I created the Superdan Weekly. Once a week, I put up a blog of anything. I think I'm on my 8th or 9th blog now. And if you're interested in reading stuff like that or reading about stuff pertaining to that kind of thing, Go Gamble World. Okay, Go Gamble World. On another note, I got some good news that pertains to cigar smoking. As you may or may not know, the FDA, Federal Drug Administration, has been going after smoking products forever. But they've been going really hard lately. But the premium cigar industry just got a big breakthrough. You know, as they say, there's nothing like a sympathetic judge. And a judge ruled in favor of premium cigars not being all these crazy things that the FDA said cigar smoking is, okay? It is recognizing that premium cigar smoking is quite different from other forms of smoking. There was a move to prevent new cigars from being made, putting a huge tax on cigars that are already taxed. Those things are ruled away now. Basically, what's going to happen now is that the FDA is going to have to sit down with the cigar industry, and they're going to work out what regulations they're going to put forth going forward, which is terrific. Now, in Superdan's view, premium cigars are in a good spot now with the FDA, because the FDA, even though they're going after them, I've always said that premium cigars is kind of like on the bottom of their list of things to go after, because in reality it's proven that you don't see a lot of 16, 17-year-olds walking around with big stogies in their mouth. The biggest problem for them, of course, is the vaping more than anything else. And also, premium cigars, typically people don't inhale them. You're not supposed to inhale them. And the even cancer.org said that the ill effects of cigar smoking is not proven, which is a big plus for cigar smoking. Actually, the biggest death contributor is stress. What alleviates stress? For some people, it's exercising. For some people, it's a walk. For some people, it's meditation. And for cigar smokers, it's smoking a cigar, which is sort of like meditation. It's hard to describe, but smoking a cigar definitely alleviates stress, and it's less calories than eating ice cream. So that's very good. It's very good. It's a good sign. The tea leaves are looking more and more favorable, which is good. The tea leaves that were always looking bad, but it's getting better. Unfortunately, YouTube is still on the radar. They're still not monetizing and treating cigar smokers with respect. That's a problem. But I'm going to get into that in a minute as we keep smoking down this really nice Lancero smoke. of this interesting cigar. Unusual. Okay, so what's going on with YouTube and Rumble? Well, like I said a while back, that I'm up to here with the fascist policies of YouTube, how they're treating gun owners, freedom of speech advocates, alternative opinions, cigar reviewers, alcohol, basically alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and other things. I think that it should be open to everybody, no matter the controversy, okay? As controversy as it is, I don't know. Even, let's just say the Ku Klux Klan and the Black Panthers want to put up a channel. I think they should be allowed to do it. Now, I do think there should be a warning label or something on their videos, okay? You know, or something like that. But in my opinion, freedom of speech is 100%, even the speech you don't like. Okay? Period. End of story. So I'm still very upset with YouTube and the direction that they're going. However, it's without a doubt that YouTube has the widest audience. It has the broadest audience, hands down. And that's the biggest limiting factor that I am seeing right now being on Rumble, is that there is infinitely more people on YouTube than there is Rumble. And there's more people on Rumble that's, say, is on Odyssey. And there's more people on Odyssey than, say, BitChute. You know, we can just go right down the list. Right now, YouTube does allow videos to be posted of cigar reviews. That is true. But they're not monetizing them. And I already listed all the reasons that YouTube is stabbing us in the back. But they still allow that. So, I may start posting my videos again on YouTube and Rumble, combined with the cigar reviews, just to get noticed, you know. So starting with this review right now, it's going to be posted on both. So it's going to be on YouTube under Superdan, and it's going to be on Rumble under Superdan Man. All right. All right, so we're almost through the first third. I'm still getting a really good mix of spice, dried apricots, fruit. A really tasty cigar. But right now, I'm having a tough time getting a draw. Just now, that's one of the problems with Lanceros. Is that sometimes it stops smoking. You know, you got to take care of it. It's delicate. If you don't smoke it for like a little bit, it may go out. And I think that's what happened. So let me get this back going, and then we'll get back into it. Fortunately, we saved it. We saved it. Good. Okay, what was I talking about? Smoke output's great. Construction is very nice. Has a nice color to it. Some veins. You know, it's a cigar. Yeah. It's $15, by the way. You can buy these only on the Privada Cigar Club site. Nowhere else. So if you're looking for this, it's on their website. $15 a cigar. You may think that's a little high. Maybe it is. But you got to remember, this is aged 15 years, you know. That's a long time. And when you find out what goes into making these cigars, it's amazing that they're in the price that they are, to be honest with you. It's a little bit past Superdan's day-to-day cigar price. But, hey, if you're a member of Privada Cigar Club, you get 3 rare cigars for about $22, $24, something like that. I'll be right back. It's been so long since I looked at what the price is of these things because I've been getting these monthly shipments of Privada Cigar Club cigars of the month since September of 2017. But it's $28.99 a month for 3 rare cigars. But just as a sideline of what Privada Cigar Club offers, they also have a farm rolled cigar that doesn't have a band. They're delicious premium cigars. $20 a month. You get 4 of them. I think it's the best price and best quality cigars that you're going to find anywhere in the world. $20 a month, 4 cigars. That's $5 a cigar for cigars that are normally $10, $20 cigars. And then you got Brian's box, which is 3, 4, sometimes even 5 cigars of cigars that you can normally get out in most brick and mortar shops. That's $27.99 a month. So you got all these options on the Privada Cigar Club site, which is pretty awesome. I'll be right back. So as we're getting halfway through this mango cedar cigar, which is basically tastes like mango and cedar. Surprise, surprise. The only downside is so far I've had to relight it once, but that's not unusual for a Lancero. So I'm not going to ding it too much for that. But the taste is so far pretty consistent through the first half. So what's the plans for Superdan at this point in juncture? Like I said, I'm going to create another video poker channel for YouTube. It's kind of secret. It's going to be kind of mysterious. And that's all I'm going to say about it. When you start watching it, you'll recognize it. You'll know it. On the cigar side, I am getting shipments now from the Cigar Authority, from Black Lion Luxury Cigars, and from Privada Cigar Club. I'm going to be doing a lot more reviews. That's the plan. In terms of backgammon, not too much on the video side. Right now, I'm watching the 53rd Backgammon World Championships, which is still in Monte Carlo. I'm a big believer that it needs to come back to the United States, needs to go to Las Vegas. But that's my opinion. That's not Monte Carlo's opinion. But that's going to be up to the backgammon organizations, how they're going to do that. But so far, it's still in Monte Carlo, which I think limits their number of entries. I think that if it was held in the United States, they would double their amount of entries. Right now, I think they're almost at 200 players for the World Championships. I think if it was the United States, it would be closer to 400 players. It's tough to fly over there. It's very expensive flight, very expensive travel. You know, that's just my 2 cents on it. But if you want to watch it, there's some great streaming going on it on backgammongalaxy.com that you can catch right now. It's going on right now. But it'll be there. And it's excellent commentary. You get XG analysis on it. It's a great way to learn backgammon and watch the best of the best play. So that's that front. And that's really all I'm planning to do right now for the immediate future for the Superdan channel and the Superdan Man on Rumble. We'll see how things go. You know, the only thing constant, my friends, is change. That's the only thing constant. Be right back. All right, ladies and gents, so we're halfway through now. Here's the ash. That's what the ash looks like on this Lancero. Barely hanging on by a little thread. Just going to do a gentle tap there. Get rid of this thread. Still has a similar taste of dried fruit, spice, cedar, oak, that type of thing. Let's take this band off. Band comes off very nicely. There's the band. And voila, done. So Superdan wants to put out an apology if I haven't been as prolific as I could be. You got to understand something, okay? Superdan is married. I have a child. I have 2 dogs. I have 3 cats. I have a job. It's amazing that I have time to do this at all, to be honest with you. So I'm very busy. All I can say is I'm doing the best I can. And that's all I can do. You know what I mean? But I always strive to do better, put out as much content as I can. Because despite what the pundits might say, Superdan does care. I know there are a few of you out there that like to watch the Superdan, eh? I don't blame you. But that's the situation. So at this point, we've covered a lot. I'm going to go down a little further. I'll be back. We'll talk a little bit about current events and how Superdan see things going right now. And we'll get into the cigar. We'll do the Superdan rating, which is very quickly a 1 to 5 star rating. 1 star being the worst, 5 star being the best. Usually things land in the middle. I judge on price, construction, taste, and the overall score. Very similar to how Limac 912 does it. One of my favorite cigar reviewers. I recommend, if you haven't already, check him out. He's very prolific. He puts out a video almost every day. Check him out. Check out Cigar Obsession, 2 of my favorite cigar reviewers. And he just put out a cigar with his name on it called the Great Day Cigar. Because if you ever watch Limac 912, one of his big things is have a great day, which is a great message. You know, it's a universal message. And he put out a great cigar that Superdan just loves. A Maduro, full-bodied, full strength. But I wouldn't... It's almost a nicotine stick, but not quite. I can handle it. But it's a full body, full strength, full flavor cigar. Delicious stuff. And you can buy that on his Privada Cigar Club website as well. I don't know if there's any left, though. So you got to pay attention to these sorts of things. But at any rate, that's what we're going to do, and I will be back momentarily. Hi, I'm back. Did you miss me? Probably not, because of the magic of video. Let's talk about current events for a second. Now, if you've watched Superdan videos in the past, you would know that I am of the opinion, and opinions could change, that the last strong president that we've had that really had some power, had some clout, was JFK. And I believe that JFK was assassinated, and after that, we got proxy presidents. In other words, they're there. They're so-called leaders of the free world, United States, right? Free world. But they're really controlled by the real powers, the oligarchs, the billionaires, the multi-billionaires, the multinational corporations, etc., and so forth. There's nothing today that really changes that fact. It's just become more and more obvious. Whether it's Obama who's president, George Bush, Donald Trump, it doesn't matter. If you notice, has anything really changed between the last couple of presidents? Not really. I mean, the rhetoric has changed, right? The rhetoric. But in terms of substantive policies, nothing's changed. Guantanamo Bay is still open. We still get involved in foreign entanglements, like at the Ukraine situation, for crying out loud. Although the Ukraine situation is really of a proxy war. It's not a hot war, really. We don't have troops on the ground shooting it out. But we got to get involved in every little thing, right? That's one thing George Washington warned us against, is getting involved in these foreign entanglements. But that seems to be what we do. So it seems to me that whether we elect a liberal, a conservative, a Republican, a Democrat, it's the same thing, because they all drink from the same trough. They get their money from the same people. Really, I don't see much changing. To me, voting's not going to change anything. It's the same system. So if voting's not going to change anything, what's going to change something? Well, you can fill in the blank. I don't want it to see it go that way, but to really get, I think, substantive change, that's almost the way it's got to be. Right now, we're almost under a one-party system, which is scary as hell, right? The Democrats hold the House, the Senate, the presidency. Who are they going to blame when things go wrong now? Nobody. That's why I like divided government myself. I like when one party controls one house, one party controls the other house. You know, I like the banter, the back and forth. It's a check and balance thing for me. To me, the genius of the Constitution of the United States is it checks and balances. So I'm hoping that that's what's going to happen after the midterms, is that there's going to be parties controlling different houses, so they have to check each other, because power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Another concern of mine is that things seem to be going more extreme as we bounce from one side to another. People keep electing these, going more and more left, more and more right. You know, I mean, at some point, it's going to swing too far. Right? And we're just not going to get to that other side, and we're going to slide into dictatorship. I don't want that to happen. You know? No, I don't think anybody wants that to happen. So, I think the United States needs more centrism, more rationality, more middle ground. That's just Superdan's opinion on that, and I'm going to keep that nice and short and sweet. We're going to go down a little further on this, so I'm going to give you my ratings, and we're going to call this a cigar review. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Closing remarks coming up. Okay, so we're in the last third of this mango cedar cigar by Tabacalera Tolupan in Honduras. So I'm going to give you my final ratings on this cigar. I want to thank y'all for being here with the Superdan in his castle, the Castle de Superdan, for this cigar review. And before I get to those final ratings, I want to say thank you for watching. Watch for the mysterious secret video poker channel. It's going to start from square one, guys. So there's going to be no talking. So I'll just give you that hint right there, because, you know, I mean, really, what is it? You know, what do people want to see, right? Certainly not me, obviously. So just watch for it. It's not going to be related to Superdan channel at all. So watch for that. And we're going to be doing more cigar reviews, ladies and gentlemen. And that's looks like that's going to be going forward. And we're going to post both on YouTube and Rumble, even though I still hate YouTube. All right, construction has been very good. I did have to light up twice. That's not uncommon for a Lancero. But still, you got to baby it. You know, if you don't smoke it for just maybe 60 seconds, it's going to go out. It's going to go out on you, and then you got to relight. You know, hopefully you save it. So I'm going to have to knock it on that with the 2.9 on the construction, because it's already getting that acidic taste, because I had to relight it a second time, and I don't think I saved it very well. I'm already getting that acid taste in my mouth. Blech. So that's not good. The taste has been great until that second light up. Taste has been very good, but I am going to have to knock it now because it's tasting acidic. So I'm going to give it a 3.0 for the taste. The price is $15. I think that's a little high. So I'm going to give it a 3.0 on the price. So I'm going to give it an overall score of 3.1 on the 5-star rating for Superdan. Started off great, and then it had to fail me. So we're going to put that away because it doesn't taste good anymore. Hey, thank you for watching the review of Superdan's Cigar reviews. I do appreciate it. Please, if you like these videos, click the thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. And we're just going to keep moving forward. Superdan's always open to making changes. I'm always open. Even, nothing is set in stone. Nothing. So it allows me to be flexible, which I think is important because things change, right? Things change. Hey, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.